Hello everyone, this is Deathchester from Hyel Yeh Gaming. Last time I was online streaming, The Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt was 2 years ago. And unfortunately I had a bit of a tragic incident that happened to me. I suffered a hemorrhagic stroke which left me paralysed down one side of my body, and all of a sudden The Witcher 3 stopped being streamed. I've now returned after 2 years with some new technology, wireless and one-handed use technology, so that I can hopefully relearn how to play and continue with the Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt stream. Initially it was Frontier Developments who got me back into it, and they put me in touch with a charity called Special Effects UK. They help gamers that are disabled back into gaming and that have never gamed before. So with quite a lot of help from several sources, I'm now back on with the game. I'm hoping that it's going to be okay. Combat might be a bit ropey. The dialogue's pretty straightforward. But anyway, we'll see how things go. You will hear me using some voice commands from time to time, and that's because I'm using a program called Voice Attack to do some of the actions during combat.
You call that escorting Her Illustrious Highness? What were you thinking?
Captain, this is not the time for such complaints. As for you, Witcher, next time keep close.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed?
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabricio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see,
I'm
we are
hoping
not here
as well
on an
that
official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then,
with a little time and patience and experience, get used to playing one-handed. Because I'm going to be getting a one-handed controller from Evil Controllers in America.
This is an inspection.
We're in for an inspection, mate.
You'll answer them.
Oh, and who are you, sir, to speak to me this way?
This is Geralt of Rivia, a Witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
That's right.
Of course.
Or I'll use my Witcher senses on
Did
you.
you hear that, Witcher?
Spooky
Fabricio
brain.
will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about San Real?
Excuse me, eyes front, stop looking at her.
The San Real. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become Sonreal. The workers assist me only to the stage...
He's at it again, isn't he? He's checking out the Duchess.
Personally, and let no one
He won't be doing that if he knew exactly where he was going to be in about 5 minutes' time.
Assist me during barreling,
At the end of a rope.
then I seal the aging barrels myself.
Or maybe he's doing that because he knows he's going to be at the end of a rope.
The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process
Whatever,
is
mate.
complete, it becomes Sonreal. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
Some of this wine might have been stolen. Just a suspicion we have, but any burglaries lately?
Burglaries? Not to my knowledge. And a few days past I took stock of the inventory. All was accounted for. The barrels lie safely in the cellar, I assure you.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Yep, let's go inspect the barrels ourselves.
We have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Someone who should not have. Which means one of two things. Either
You're incompetent,
or you
a thief,
are an idiot who
or a
has had
scoundrel
wine
and a
stolen
cad.
from under his nose and not even realized it.
Yeah. Go on, you getting told.
You shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is the Sonreal stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Yeah, give us the key.
Of course, Your
Captain,
Grace.
keep an eye on this idiot.
Come.
If he tries to run, shoot him. It doesn't matter if you shoot him in the back. Looks isn't everything. Yeah, so anyway, so as I was saying,
Blackmailing the vampire. Considered that.
He has his
it's
flaws, but
been
I've never
a roller coaster ride for me.
He's been very loyal.
2 years
All he has to me
of
is
coming to
far
terms
outweighed
with the fact that
fortune.
I'll never game like I used to game before.
Encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all.
Get out of the way,
Fabricio
mate.
lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
Ah, she's going to open it for us. Here we go. And I've been practicing today, learning how to get used to this. It's not that easy. I'm looking forward to the one-handed controller that's going to come
Let
from
us
evil
see if all
controllers
the
in
barrels are
America.
present. Here's the inventory ledger.
They basically take an Xbox 360 or an Xbox One controller or a PS4 controller and they take all the buttons from... Come on. They take all the buttons from one side of the controller and put them on the other so you can use the controller one-handed. That's what I'm looking forward to. Should get that in a couple of weeks' time. Other than that, I've been trying today using the mouse only and voice commands and keyboard only and voice commands. So I'm hoping that the combat that we're going to get into in a bit
Let's find it.
later on proves to be at least some semblance of somebody that knows what they're doing. But we'll see. Now I already did this before, so I know where to go, so I'll go straight away. I did a trial run earlier on and it went alright.
Right here, 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Full.
This one is full.
This one's full too.
Come on. Damn thing.
Full. This one's full too. Full. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of Sonreal? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Barrel taps. Wooden hammer for tapping barrels.
Yeah, so moving around's a bit ropey.
Got the taps.
Then get to work. Let's broach those barrels.
Oh well, as soon as that came up first, we'll go in there.
So?
Those hints of spice. Distinctive. This is Sonreal.
Oh, sorry, Mrs. No.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
Vinegar! Well done, we found the vinegar barrel.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Master Fabricio, you are a scoundrel, a cad, and a liar. A thief, a cheat, and a swindler.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But
So am I.
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sonreal. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist.
Oh, the point, how much did you get for it?
Enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
No, of course not.
I wished to buy back my family's estate.
Greed.
For here,
Called greed, unfortunately.
mine.
Duchess.
I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman?
You thought you could get away with having a cheap bottle of crappy wine, barrel rather, of crappy wine in the cellar, and then he could make an excuse that it fouled and went spoiled. Later. Who decided to?
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sonreal. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Cintrian aristocrat at court.
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it, have it ready to deliver.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sonreal. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Sintrin aristocrat at court.
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool, very foolish. I beg you, Your Grace, you must forgive me.
I've got an idea, Your Grace. Spare him his life and have him cleaning out the royal latrines for the next 5 years. How does that sound?
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight! Captain, have your men take Master Fabrizio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge. What now?
Jeez, high treason.
We set a trap.
Selling a barrel of wine.
Centurion Noble could be our blackmailer. Next,
Pretty
transport.
steep, actually.
I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers.
Oh, bugger.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
Yeah, let's go straight there and get it done.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive.
Okay, well, last time I did this, the combat went
When the handoff begins.
okay. I did actually die a couple of times. I did have 3 attempts, but I'm hoping that with the practice I had before, it should be alright. Give it another go. The reason why I'm redoing this particular stream is because at the about 5-10 minutes before the end of the actual mission scenario, the stream decided to cut itself out and stop completely, which is very annoyed at.
Relax. Now we
So,
wait.
hopefully we won't get any more interruptions this time. Right, we're gonna have some voice commands used now, so hopefully they'll work well. They seemed to work okay last time.
Our favorite vintner.
My apologies for anybody who's watching this for the second time.
It's not
He's the
him.
ringleader. Shoot him. Oh, no, not him. Never mind. Sorry, I'll get him then. Lock on target. Flurry. No, that's not working. Dodge. 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 Lock on target. Dodge. Dodge. Lock on target. Flurry. Dodge. Dodge. Lock on target. Dodge. Dodge. Lock on target. Flurry. Come on. Yes, yes. Nobody's there. Right, great. Never mind. Oh, bollocks. Oh well. Just skip this when it comes up.
All together now.
Lock on target. Flurry. Lock on target. Flurry. Dodge. Dodge. Lock on target. Flurry. Dodge. Dodge. Roll. Roll. Get out of the bloody way, you stupid idiot. Lock on target. Flurry. Oh, cripes. Took his head off. Come on, stop doing that. Lock on target. Flurry. Dodge. Dodge. Look, dodge, dodge, dodge. Lock on target. Flurry. Oh, see you later, mate. That was 4.
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
at your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Well, had no reason to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True, you are not the most endearing of men. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Wait, she here?
I hope you did not think I would leave
Gosh,
this to
Sarah.
you alone, especially when every hour could prove essential. This
Yeah,
prisoner
so
of yours,
hopefully
bring him to me.
I'll have
We
a
must ask him some questions.
highly modified, one-handed Xbox One controller that I'll be able to remap the buttons and keys using a program off Steam called Controller
Do
Companion,
the honors.
allowing me to play the game all one-handed.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Looking forward to it. I can see the voice controls also playing a major part in it. They did actually help quite a lot then. Better to be expected.
He doesn't wish to speak. He needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let it!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Who hired you?
He'll kill me!
Ought to be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Anyway, I just give a quick mention to the
Take
people
him
that have helped me
away.
back into
Throw
gaming.
him in the dungeon.
Frontier
He shall await
Developments, the
trial
makers
there.
of Elite Dangerous, they were the guys that got the
Captain
ball
will
rolling
ride
for
to
me.
town. Gather your men and seek out the
Joe
Cynthian.
Morgan and the
Someone
people
else
at
must have seen him. Must know
Special
him.
Effects UK
Yes, Your
charity to help
I'll report to the
disabled
palace
gamers
as soon as I learn
that
anything.
back into
I
gaming,
shall
or
return
people
to
that
the
have never
palace.
gamed before
Our mission
ever
has not yet
into
ended.
gaming.
The Witcher and I will await you
They
at the
were
guardhouse
instrumental
near the
in
port.
getting me access to voice attack, helping me how to use it. I borrowed a one-handed controller from them, and which I loved.
Let's go to town.
And after using one of their controllers, I thought, yeah, definitely, I'm going to be looking forward to that. Getting hold of a one-handed
It's late.
controller.
Relax.
But I can see voice attack being instrumental for the gaming.
How can you be so damn
Gonna help me.
calm?
Side effect of my mutations.
Leaps and bounds.
We Witchers rarely get
Thanks
the
very
jitters.
much, guys.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cynthian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Still don't know this Cynthian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Cynthian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Captain of the
Captain,
guard.
why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cynthian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cynthian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well